get started. Revealed by our founder, Nichiren Shu. Honor be to the eternal Buddha Shakyamuni, our original teacher, the Lord of the Dhamma. Our great benefactor who attained the enlightenment in the remote past. Honor be the Sutra of the Lotus flower of the wonderful Dhamma. The teaching of equality, the great wisdom, the Bambikur. Honor be to our founders, the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shu, dispatched by our original Buddha. Honor be to Renge Ajari Nichiji Shoni, the first overseas missionary. Honor be to the protected by peace of the Dhamma. We honor all of you. May you come to this consecrated place out your compassion towards us, see us with the light of wisdom, and accept our offering and chanting. And Nam Myo Renge Kyo. Taikyoge, verses for opening the sutra. 無常人人未妙の法は百千万号にも相立て祀ることかたし我今検問し受持することを得たり願わくは如来の第一義を下せ至極の大乗主義すべからず検問即地理なお題に近づく能線は方針所詮は発心色相の文字はすなわちこれ王人なり無料の功徳皆この経に集まれりこのゆえに自在に妙に訓示密に訳すうちむち罪を滅し前後生ずもしは真もしは法共に仏道上善三世の諸仏人人の妙典なり諸上世世ちぐし頂戴せ Verses for opening the sutra, the most profound and wonderful teaching is presented in the sutra. The sutra is difficult to meet even once in thousands or millions of years. Now we have been able to see, hear, receive, and keep this sutra. May we understand the most excellent teaching of the Tathagata. The most excellent teaching of the great Vicar is very difficult for us to understand. We should be able to approach enlightenment when we see, hear, or touch this sutra. Expounding is the Buddha's wisdom. Expounding is the Buddha's truth. The letters composing this sutra are the Buddha's manifestation. Just as perfume is caught by something put nearby, so shall we be richly benefited by this sutra, even when we are not aware of being so benefited. Because infinite merits are accumulated in this sutra, we can expiate our past transgression, do good deeds, and attain Buddhahood by the merit of this sutra. It doesn't matter whether we are wise or not, or whether we believe the sutra or surrender it. This sutra is the most wonderful and most excellent taught by the Buddha of the present, past, present, and future. May we meet and receive it, verse after verse, word after word. Chapter 2 explained. に二次世尊十三枚安常にシャリ仏小仏へ人人無理高知へ門南下南無一切上薬師仏小仏の知小理釈仏像真言百千万目無修正人量小仏無量道有名小人名小仏教授人人微増仏意義小説意数難でシャリ仏五十上仏知数十因で有十有公縁公有数法因道主上有理小小理者が如来法次元から仏大仏シャリ仏如来次元五大天無量無下力無相天上下脱三昧人流無最上一切未造無法シャリ仏如来の数十分高節相法言自流結果数シャリ仏数用言無量無未造無法物質上シャリ仏数仏小理者仏小上仏大仏家南下四法唯仏用仏大道仏小法です小理小法領小領税小領大領税力領税小領天領税遠領大領税法領税本末空教小理小法領税小領税小領大領税力領税小領税遠領天領税下領税法領税本末空教小理小法領税小領税小領大領税力領税下領税遠領天領税下領税法領税本末空教と小理小法領小領税小領税大領税力領税下領税遠領税遠領税下領税法領税本末空教とThe Sutra of the Lotus Flower of the Breakthrough Dhamma, the Chapter 2 explained, thereupon the word honors one emerged quietly from his samadhi and said to Shariputra, the wisdom of the present Buddha is profound and immutable. The gate to it is difficult to understand and difficult to enter. Their wisdom cannot be understood by any Shravaka or Prateka Buddha because the present Buddha attained on many hundreds of thousands of variants of past Buddha and placed the immutable teaching of those Buddhas bravely and strangely to their far-flung fame until their attitudes, the profound Dhamma, which you have never heard before, and became Buddha, and also because since they became Buddhas, they have been expounding the Dharma according to the capacity of all living beings in such various ways that the true purpose of their various teaching is difficult to understand. Shariputra, since I became a Buddha, I also have been expounding various teachings with various stories of previous lives, with various parables, and with various similar. I have been reading all living beings with immutable experience in order to save them from various attachments, because I have the power to employ experience and the power to perform the paramita of insight. Shariputra, the insight of the Tathagata is wide and deep. The Tathagata have all the state of mind, powers, immutable living beings, unhindered, eloquence, powers, fearlessness, dhyana, concentration, emancipation, and samadhi. They enter deep into boundaries and attend the good Dharma which you have never heard before. Charitra, the Tathagata divides the Dharma into various teachings, which expound those teachings to all living beings so skillfully, and with such gentle voices that living beings are delighted. Charitra, in short, the Buddha attained the immeasurable teaching which you have never heard before. No more Charitra. When I say because the Dharma straight attained by the Buddha is the highest truth, rare to hear and difficult to understand. Only the Buddha attained the highest truth. That is the reality of all things in regard to their appearance as such, their natures as such, their entity as such, their powers as such, their activity as such, their primary causes as such, their environmental causes as such, their effect as such, their rebirth and retribution as such, and their equality as such, despite these differences. The 16th chapter, Tathagata Aish Pramana chapter. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nyorai Juryo Honnai Juroku, Jiga Toku Butsurai, Shokyo Shoko Shuryo Hyakusenmai, Hokusai Asobi, Shoseppo Kyoke Bushu Hakushu, Kyoju no Butsu no Jirai Muryo, Iho Shujoko, Kohen Gende Hanri Jutsu Butsu, Kyoju Shiseppo ga Joju Oshi, Iso Jinju Rikyo Nen no Shushi, Shigon duration of the life of the Tathagata. It is many hundreds of thousands or millions of trillions of asankhya of kalpa since I became the Buddha. For the past innumerable kalpa, I have always been expounding the Dharma to many hundreds of millions of living beings in order to lead them into the way to Buddhahood. In order to save the perverted people, I exponentially show my nirvana to them. In reality, I shall never pass away. I always live here and expound the Dharma. Although I always live here with the perverted people, I disappear from their eyes by the supernatural powers when they see me seemingly pass away, and make offering to my Sharira and adore me, admire me, and become devout of light and gentle, and wish to see me with all their hurt at the cost of their lives. I reappear among secret evil with my Sangha and say to them, I always live here, I shall never be extinct. I show my extinction to you expediently, although I never pass away. I also expound the unsurpassed Dharma to the living beings of the other world, if they respect me, relieve me, and wish to see me. You have never heard before this. Therefore, you thought that I pass away. I see the perverted people thinking in an ocean of suffering. Therefore, I disappear from their eyes and cause them to admire me. When they adore me, I appear and expound the Dharma to them. I can do all this by my supernatural powers. I live among secret evil and also in the other abode called Asankhya Kalpa. The perverted people think this world is in a great fire. The end of the Kalpa of destruction is coming. In reality, this world of mine is peaceful. It is filled with gods and men. The garden, forest, and statue building are adorned with various treasures. The jewel trees have many flowers and fruit. The living beings are enjoying themselves, and the gods are beating heavenly drums, making various kind of music, and raining mandala flowers on the great multitude and me. This pure word of mine is indestructible, but the perverted people think it is full of sorrow, fear, and other suffering. It will soon burn away. Because of their evil karma, these simple people will not be able to hear even the names of the three preachers during a Sankhya Kalpa. To those who have accumulated knowledge, and who are gentle and upright, and who see me living here, expounding the Dharma, I say, the duration of my life is immutable. To those who see me after a long time, I say, it is difficult to see a Buddha. I can do all this by the power of my wisdom. The light of my wisdom knows no bound. The duration of my life is immutable kalpa. I obtained this longevity by age of practice. All of you wise men have no doubts about this. Remove your doubts, have no moral. My words are true, not false. The physician who sent a monk expediently to tell his perverted son of the death of their father in order to cure them was not accused of falsehood, although he was still alive. In the same manner, I am the Father of the world. I am saving all living beings from suffering. Because they are perverted, I say that I shall pass away, although I shall not. If they always see me, that they will become arrogant and licentious and cling to their five desires so much that they will fall into the evil region. I know who is practicing the way and who is not. Therefore, expand various teaching to all living beings according to their capacity. I am always thinking, how shall I cause all living beings to enter into the unsurpassed way to and quickly become Buddhas? Chapter 21, Supernatural Powers of the Tathagata. Myo-renge-kyo, Nyo-rai-jin-bi-ki-hon-dai-ni-ju-ichi, Shobu-ku-se-sa-ju-o-dai-jin-ji, Ni-etsu-shu-jo, En-mu-ryo-jin-bi-ki-ze-so-shin-kon, Shin-ko-mu-shu-ko-ri-ku-chi-ro-shi, En-shi-ke-u-shi, So-butsu-do-kai-so-du-dan-ji-shi, Ju-mon-ji-ko-kaku-ji-kai-raku-shu, Ji-butsu-butsu-do supernatural powers of the Tathagata. The Buddha, the world's superior, have great supernatural powers. They display their immutable supernatural powers in order to cause all living beings to rejoice. The tip of their tongues reaches the heaven of Brahman. Immutable rays of light are emitted from their bodies for those who are seeking the enlightenment of the Buddha. The Buddha do these things rely to be seen. The sound of coaching of the Buddha and the sound of their fingers snapping reverberate over the world of the 10 quarters, and the ground of those words quake in the sixth faith. The Buddha joyfully displayed their invariable supernatural powers because the Bodhisattva from underground vowed to keep this sutra of the meditation. Even if I praise for immutable Brahman, the keeper of this sutra, to whom it is to be transmitted, I can't place him highly enough. His merit as limitless, as infinite, as boundless as the skies of the world of the 10 quarters. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to see me. He also will be able to see many treasures Buddha, the Buddhas of my Virikas, and the Bodhisattva who I have taught to them. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to cause me to rejoice. He also will be able to bring joy to the Buddhas of my Virikas and also to many treasures Buddha who once passed away. He also will be able to see the present, past, and future Buddha of the world of the 10 quarters, make offering to them and cause them to rejoice. The Buddha sat at the place of the enlightenment and obtained the hidden form. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to obtain the same before long. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to expound the meaning of the teaching and the name of the word of the sutra. Their eloquence will be as boundless and as unhindered as the wind in the sky. Anyone who can understand why the Buddha expound many sutras, who knows the position of the sutra in the series of sutras, and who expound it after meditation, according to its true meaning, will be able to eliminate the darkness of the living beings of the world where he walks about, just as the light of the sun and the moon eliminate all darkness. They will be able to cause immutable Bodhisattva to dwell finally in the one vehicle. Therefore, the man of wisdom will hears the benefit of this merit, and who keep this sutra of the meditation will be able to attain the enlightenment of the Buddha definitely and doubtlessly. Nichiren Shu Go Myohan. Merit of chanting the Odaimaku. 妙密承認ご消息に示してのたま。I Nichiren Shu practice the most profound Lotus Sutra among all the sutras which have been preached, are being preached, and will be preached. I also chant Odaimaku, the essence of the sutra, by myself and teach others to chant it. Michael glass grows straight and meet the field. Tree do not grow straight, but by cutting them straight, they become useful. If you chant the sutra as it states, your mind will be strengthened. Be aware that it will hurt for us to chant Odaimaku, unless the spirit of the eternal Buddha enters into our bodies. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam we respectfully dedicate our merit together up till now to the great benevolent teacher Shakyamuni, the eternal Buddha, to the supreme teaching the Lotus Sutra, to the reader of the declared letter Age of the Dharma. Our founder, the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shu, and protected deities of the Dharma. May all beings under the heavens and trees, our founder, the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shu, and to the protected deities of the Dharma. May all beings under the heavens and within the four seas live in accordance with the wonderful Dharma. May the wonderful Dharma spread throughout the 10,000 years of the declared later age of the Dharma. May we realize this words is the eternal Buddha's pure. May peace permeate all the world and all beings enjoy peace and happiness. May all beings live in safety and live long without misfortune. May the peace and happiness last forever and all beings be prosperous. We pray that all beings awaken to the true nature of reality, which is the Dharma, Buddha Dharma. May all beings of all them be held equally, overcome suffering, and gain the happiness of blissful liberation throughout the merit of following the teaching of the Lotus Sutra. We pray for the spirits of our ancestors and for all the spirits of the universe. May we purify our mind's limits of desire, run to be content, feel free to experience the quiet, consuming joys of life, and learn to abandon all attachment formed in the mind. With this prayer, we endeavor to increase our understanding and appreciation of what others have given and contribute to us, and to develop constant mindful consideration of how our thoughts and actions will beneficially contribute to others. Nam Myo Renge Kyo. Shijo Muhen Segando, Mon no Musu Seganda, Omon Mujin Seganji, Butsu no Mujo Seganjo. Sentient beings are immeasurable. I bow to serve them all. Our ever desires exhaustible. I bow to concept all. The Buddha's teaching are immeasurable. I bow to study them all. The way of the Buddha is unexcelled. I bow to attend the path of life. Nam Myo Renge Kyo. Nam Myo Renge Kyo. Nam Myo Renge Kyo. Thank you very much. Let's continue chanting for inner peace of all living beings. सभी जीवित प्राणियों की आंतरिक शांति के लिए नाम में बोलेंगे क्योंकि जब चली लगे बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Have a nice day. आपका दिन शुभ हो and आपका ख्याल रखिएगा. Take care of yourself. See you evening time. शांति शाम को मिलेंगे. Thank you.